What's happening, everybody? It's Anthony with the Daily Truth. The truth in 5 to 7 minutes or so. I hope everybody is having a great day. Today's going to be a dialed back message. I'm constantly pushing. I'm constantly telling you to strive for greatness. I'm constantly telling everybody, including myself, to push. And a lot of times it's daunting. It's difficult. So I'm going to get into that real quick. If you ever want to sign up for one of my speaking classes, go to doubledownspeaking.com. It is free to attend on Wednesday nights starting at 6 p.m. It's interactive. It's fun. Hopefully I will see you there. Depending on when you're watching this is being filmed for January 29th, which is also a day where I do not have the class on Wednesday. Every other Wednesday is available. So if you see it on the calendar, don't register for the 29th. Got me? If you're interested in learning more about Make Wellness Peptides, please hit me up. That's what I've been taking, the fit and the lean. Hit me up on Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo. Any questions you might have about the classes that I do, about the peptides, about anything, about the water filtration that I also work with, whatever it is, hit me up and we'll chit chat on there. All right, today's going to be probably a pretty quick message, pretty simple. As somebody that is constantly driving people to do great or constantly find their story or break down and transform what it is that motivates them, why they want to be this next version of themselves, this better version of themselves. And we try to get to the core message of things. We try to figure out what makes people tick. And I try to figure out what's going to inspire them to do something great, what's going to inspire somebody to action. Today's a day where I'm going to dial it back a second. And I want people to sometimes understand that things aren't perfect. Things aren't going to go well. The way that you believe and the actions that you're taking and the mental things that you go through in your head aren't always what you want to be, something you're going to be proud of. In the end, you have to accept that you are human. And you also sometimes have to accept that you have to dial it back for a step. Take a beat. You are not perfect. God doesn't want you to be perfect. He doesn't require you to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You can have flesh-like beliefs. You can have things where you say to yourself, it's okay if I'm only doing something for money. It's okay if I'm just trying to survive and this is stupid. And that's okay. We're allowed to not be okay sometimes. So again, maybe I'm reaching somebody that's watching this, and maybe somebody needed to hear this exact message. To just know that whatever you're going through right now and whatever thoughts are going through your head, it's okay. So take this for whatever it means. Today, take some deep breaths. Realize that whatever struggles you're going through is not something new or fresh. Not everybody else. God has created other people that have gone through the same thing and they've made it through the other side. So you just have to find a way to be okay in the darkness, in the sadness, in the cave, in the whatever you want to call it. You have to be okay there and understand that there is a point where you have to get out. But in this moment, if you don't feel like it, breathe. Just let it sink in and then allow yourself to start finding a way to climb out. We're resilient people. Humans are resilient. We're resilient creatures. So just start to realize that you do need to sometimes give yourself a little bit of grace, give yourself a little bit of self-love, and just remember, it's okay. That's my message for today, that it's okay. Unless you're thinking about surrendering your pets. That's not okay. Don't be a garbage human being. With that said, also go to doubledownspeaking.com if you want to join me on a speaking class. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Not this one, next week. Well, again, if you're on OBBM, it's this week, but I know it gets so confusing. Anyways, this was the Daily Truth in actually under 5 minutes. It was a nice quick one. Today, I'm just trying to let you know whatever you're going through and however you feel about it, whatever emotions you have, it's okay. Simple as that. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. doubledownspeaking.com if you want to join me for a speaking class. Take it easy. And Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo. Holler.